think I'm a fiend, I stay with exotic. I'm growing up the same, you don't know my logic. I'm going insane, they told me I got it. You to the right way, I guess I'm a pilot. Got some pop in my shit, they heard on the topic. I'm getting this money, so don't tell nobody. Want my phone brand new, no keep.
Yo, what is up? This is Redneck Gamer. I know I haven't posted in a while, but this is actually a very good video. It is the most overpowered build in 2K21. It's the same one from the demo that I already did a video on, except it's like very overpowered, and this actually has some clips attached to it at the end. If y'all stay tuned, you can see what this build can actually do. I said it was going to be like top 3, top 5, and it is definitely number 1. It's very overpowered, so you can do whatever name, but as I call it, is the demigod, because it's really the best build ever. It's a demigod. It's a power forward, and then you put right-handed, but you can do left-handed. It doesn't really matter. I just usually use left-handed for shooting because I just like it better. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. Jersey number, you can do whatever you want. I did number 1 because this is the number 1 build in 2K21. So you want to do the defensive and finishing. Then you want to do the one that has the most blue and dark purple, which is agility and strength. And then you want to max out everything in finishing, except for your driving layup. You want to put that as a 64 because you get that extra badge. And yep, you don't want to touch anything in shooting. You want to max out playmaking so you get that 13 badges. You want to max out everything except for your perimeter defense and steal and the defense. And then you want to go back to your perimeter defense and just put the remaining 5 attributes, because you get 21 defense badges doing this. So it's actually very good. So you want to do built, because burly and built are literally like the exact same, if you guys can see. But I like my dude to have a little more muscle. You want to do 6'8" because you get a bunch of more speed, acceleration, and vertical. And then you want to keep the same weight, which is 232. You want to max out your wingspan, because look at that, your finishing and your defense is all pluses. Your driving dunk goes up to a 93, your standing dunk goes up to a 95, your close shot goes up to a 93, your block goes up to an 83, your offensive rebound goes up to 82, and your defensive rebound goes up to an 83, so it's very good. And your shooting and playmaking go down, but ball handling you're not going to use because you can't even speed boost at the beginning unless you use all playmaking pie chart on a big man, and this build cannot shoot at all. It's not a shooting big man, so shooting doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want. You can do the 2 that I recommend for this build that I've seen work the best is this defense, the rim protector, because that's what I have, and it's super overpowered. But if you want to be toxic and just want to dunk every time, Slash can take over. I know in the demo build I said it probably wouldn't be that good, but it is good. Like, I've seen people with it. It is very, very good for this build. But I like the rim protector because even if someone goes up with it in the paint and you're just standing there, don't even jump, because it's happened multiple times to me. Literally, it just goes out. It literally just, like, they can't shoot it. It either like hits the rim, bounces out, or just completely airballs. So I really like rim protector. You made a glass cleaning finisher, so it's actually very common, probably, if y'all seen it. And wondering how to make it. This is basically how you make it, and this is my own style. You can make multiple different styles, but this is the one that I made. Alright, so for your finishing, acrobat, consistent finisher gold, contact finisher Hall of Fame. You want Giant Slayer on silver. You want Relentless on Hall of Fame. You want Slithery on Hall of Fame. You want Lob City on Hall of Fame. And that's it. Because Acrobat, it gives you a good boost on your hard, difficult shots or layups, which is very good because there's a lot in this game, a lot of animations like that. Consistent finisher, you want it on gold because let's just say someone has Intimidator or something in it. This year, I think it's because of Intimidator, but sometimes your meter when you're going up for a layup will just completely skip over everything and just like directly go to late. Even if you release it on like the green thing, it'll go to late. So consistent really helps with that. Contact finisher, I really like it because it increases your contact, so you'll be able to do a bunch of contact dunks. But I only recommend getting this badge after you get your contact dunk animations. So definitely get your contact dunk animations before you get contact finisher. But if you don't have contact finisher on this build, you are really missing out. Giant Slayer, because your dude is 6'8", and some people like to troll and make 7-foot big men, so this like really helps out. So like they'll think they're gonna easily block it, but nope, you're just jumping basically right over them and just dunking the ball. Relentless finisher, because you lose almost like 0 stamina while doing dunks. Lob City finisher, because it's a very good rep method to do lobs. And Lob City finisher basically means you can catch any single lob as long as your guy throws a good lob, or like, you know, it's up, it's not even like if you miss a lob, it's not your fault, it's the other dude's fault. Especially with a 94 or 93 driving dunk and Hall of Fame Lob City finisher. City finisher, because you just slip right through defenders to get into the paint and dunk it. And it goes really good with contact because you're avoiding the contact while at the same time you're drawing in contact, so you'll get very low contest rate on a contact layup or dunk. Shooting, Hot Zone Hunter, because your paint's literally just gonna be all red. It's gonna be a huge hot spot because that's like what you spend most of your time. Unpluckable on gold, because people really like to be toxic, and right as you get the board, or just right off the bat, or just, you know, if they're guarding you, just try to rip you, especially if you're a big man. So Unpluckable really helps because it won't let them get the ball, it'll be a foul. Quick first step, because right as you catch the ball, if you're in a fast break, you'll just speed right past your defender if he's like right next to you, so it's very good. And post spin technician, because you can do post moves very quickly. Like sometimes I'll just run into the paint, do a little post, like I'll post him up so he thinks he tries to guard the post, or maybe he'll jump, I don't know why, but then I'll just quickly release it and it'll do a spin very quickly, and I'll just go in and dunk it. And then flashy passer, because it boosts up your takeover bar for both of your for you and the person you passed it to if you do a flashy pass and they make it. And then I'm going to do needle stutter, because or not needle stutter, break stutter, sorry, because it's gonna be very good right off the bat. If you catch a board, you can just throw it right to your partner instead of getting like fouled. So for this, you are going to want let's see. Alright, there. Oh wait, not that. Oops, sorry guys. Alright, there. This is what I'm gonna use for defense. Brick wall. It's very good for setting screens. People won't be able to get by them. You'll actually probably knock them down half the time. Chase down artist, because it's super overpowered if you're trying to get that if someone's like in front of you and they're going up for a layup and stuff, and you're still running up the court, you can just hit triangle and he'll run up and just smack the ball out of the dude's hands. Intimidator, because it's super overpowered. If people try to go up with you, most of the time it'll be 90 to 100% contest. Sometimes it'll glitch out and do like 3 or 2% contest, and that's why I like Intimidator this year, but I also dislike it at the same time. It's like a half and half badge. It's pretty good. Most of the time it's pretty good, but sometimes it can just be super trash. Rebound chaser, because you'll catch boards over people that are 7 feet tall. You know, even though you're 6'8", it's a very, very, very good badge. Rim protector, because if someone tries to go up for a layup, you just smack it right down. Or even try to go up for a dunk and alley-oop, any of those, you can just smack it. Rim protector and chase down are very overpowered, because if someone's trying to lay up and you're still running down the court, you can actually, chase down gives you like a speed boost that's kind of crazy and overpowered. And it just speeds you right to him. You jump up, you're already trying to block it with chase down, but then also with rim protector, which is another blocking badge, you just basically half the time snatch block it, or you just smack it out their hands, like very, very forcefully. It'll get your friends very, very hyped up. It'll get you very hyped up. So yeah, I very recommend it. And yeah, that's basically the build. So now I'm gonna show you some highlights.
And I'm gonna tell you which one. Alright, for sure. Yeah. Baby, I like you. So what you tryna do? I'm gonna fuck about your boyfriend.
I like you, I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend. Come on, let's link, can't do what I do. I can beat it up with no hands. Treat you like you monarchy, we can slide out, touch bands. Come on, let's link, can't do what I do. I can beat it up with no hands. Come on, we ain't. Come on, we ain't. Come on, let's link. Come on, let's link. I like you, I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend. Come on, let's link, can't do what I do. I can beat it up with no hands. Potter baby, she a flocker. Don't let any nigga hit, so they call her a bopper. Can't know this topper. She got a squabble like a nigga, yeah, she get it from her father. Sex in the city, girls, nails done, lemon braid, this a pretty girl. She don't
お前はもう死んでいる。